A young girl cycles through the city at night. The road passes rapidly beneath the bike's wheels. She chains the bike to a post and, wearing a helmet, strides towards the entrance to an apartment building. At night, they tumble, kissing, onto the bed. Tom continues glumly down the train. He scans left and right looking for a space and walks right past Summer. He chucks his suit carrier into the luggage rack and flops down into a seat further down the carriage. He peers round behind him.
Whip fidgets on his side of the cockpit.
Sir, it's 8:50.
Is it? All right, well, let's push. I got a great on-time record.
Yes, sir, you got it.
Ken watches as Whip brushes his hair. A woman steps out of a room at Hotel Atlanta, carrying a folded-up massage table. She wears a dress and has a small tattoo on her shoulder. She pulls some bills from a bundle of cash. Nicole gets out of the car and runs up to the second floor of a small, run-down apartment complex. She pulls out a key as she reaches the door, only to discover it is slightly open. He leans on a bureau and pulls out a prescription bottle from his pocket. He glances at the pills, then at a decanter of whiskey and other liquor bottles near the stereo. He licks his lips and clenches his jaw. Using a cane for support, he strides into the bathroom and dumps the pills down the toilet. She fidgets as she smiles to herself and observes Whip as he drives.
He lies on the bed.
Tried to adjust it a little.
She presses a button and both ends of the bed flip up, sandwiching Irving.
What? Stop! Stop! Whoa, stop!
Unplug it!
Oh my God! What are you trying to do to me? You can have the bed for $50.
No, I don't want that bad.
Billy sits in the car, leaning on the dashboard. He gets out and walks down the nearby sidewalk.
I got a damn margarita. Who wants a margarita?
He puts a blender on the table. The older woman looks concerned.
OZ, half of this is for you. How about a little fun, people?
He stands holding the top of the blender down. Morning. Billy sits glumly on a bed in the motel room. The double bed next to his is empty and hasn't been slept in. Irving stands on the chair. Brown liquid squirts on the wall. Irving raises his eyebrows.
Oh, God.
Ew, Grandpa, you sharted.
Irving takes a glass of champagne. The tower collapses and the wedding cake tumbles as Irving falls on the table.
Okay, Grandpa?
Concerned onlookers rush to the old man's aid and try to hoist him out of the wreckage, as the others watch aghast.
Taking a seat, he adjusts the book to line up perfectly with the table's edge. It bears the title, The Old Man and the Sea. McCall moves a fork and knife off a napkin. He moves a spoon on the napkin to line up horizontally under the book, then turns the spoon to rest upside down. He takes out the folded napkin and unwraps it.
Have a good one, Billy.
Now McCall steps off the bus. He starts across an intersection and breaks into a jog. In his apartment building, he closes a door behind him and starts up a dimly lit stairwell. Two workers head out, passing a teenage girl with heavy makeup at the counter.
Fuck you.
The girl flips them off, listening to music through earbuds. As a waiter fills a mug with hot water, McCall drops in his tea bag.
Thank you.
In a darkened room, a man stands silhouetted by a window. He grabs a sheet of paper from a table. The suited man studies two photographs of McCall. One shows McCall under a building's awning. The other shows him boarding a city bus. In his bathroom, McCall takes the backing off a sticker label. He applies the label to an empty pill bottle. Now McCall studies a scrap of paper. Crumpling it, he drops the paper into a wastebasket. Now in a boardroom,
And his military history.
Teddy talks on the phone.
Nah.
All you gotta do is walk now, okay?
Schmidt's foot gets caught on a net and he trips. Jenko finds him dangling over the side.
Dude, get up here! Alright, fine, I guess I'll just drag it! I think we lost them!
Jenko jumps on the cab's roof and rips off a horn.
The fucking Terminator! That's fucking dangerous!
Jenko hammers the windshield.
Window! You are under arrest! Pull the truck over!
He grabs the ghost.
Pull the fucking truck over right fucking now!
And we got some new dumbass interns. Hey, look alive.
Boys.
Yo, Jenko.
Jenko and the interns pretend to choke each other using the force.
Hey, Schmidt!
Schmidt shakes his head, unamused.
Don't do that.
Now Jenko shines a laser pointer through an attic window, steadily moving the beam over the glass.
What are you doing? I'm cutting glass. It's a laser pointer. It can't cut glass. What?
Schmidt pushes a window open, then Jenko does the same.
That's no fun at all.
They lie on the floor.
I'm so focused. Let's do this. I'm so focused. Let's do this.
Maya, hurry up. Your mama done found a table she wanted.
Dixon notices Schmidt, who drops his jaw. The goateed police captain walks over to the undercover officer.
How do you know this person?
Dad, this is Doug, a guy that I'm dating.
Come on, man, hook me up.
A buffet server gives Dixon a small portion.
What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, hook me up. 2 little fucking string beans? Give me the goddamn string beans. I want some fucking devil eggs. I like fruit. Don't you like fruit? I like fruit.
1:18 a.m.
Go!
The partners dunk their faces in buckets of beer.
1, 2, 3. I can't get anymore! I can't get anymore! 20's the record!
As Jenko continues to drink, the frat brothers lift him into a handstand. 3:44 a.m. In slow motion, Jenko high jumps a stack of beer cans, landing gracefully on a mat. Jenko raises his arms, then slaps the beer in his bucket. Now Schmidt charges the stack. He plows through head first, scattering the cans, then falls face down on the mat.
Looks like MC State's got a new power couple. Zook and McQuaid!
An older man tries to scoot past Schmidt.
I gotta get around you, man. I can't jump up there. I got a broken ankle.
Daytime. A boy's hand sticks out of a car window clutching a superhero action figure. Wind flaps through its cape as the boy makes it fly. The child brings his doll back in and regards it solemnly as the chauffeur drives him. Later, they arrive at a building. Letters over the entry read, "The Daily Sentinel." The chauffeur walks the boy down a corridor. Daytime. A hand flips switches on a panel, then fits an attachment into place on an espresso maker. A blue flame burns as beans grind into a canister above it. Later, the hands pour milk into the espresso so that the foam forms the image of a leaf. The barista carries the coffee out on a tray. Waking, Britt finds it by his bedside. He eyes the cappuccino appreciatively, sniffs it, and raises the cup to his lips.
No, I'm sorry.
Lifting his pajama top, Britt finds an adult diaper peeking above his waistband. He looks up with a horrified scowl.
Did you put this diaper on me?
Kato gives him a sheepish glance. Now, Britt wakes up in bed with a fairly heavy beard. Lifting his head, he finds himself hooked up to an IV and monitor. Kato reaches an arm around her and plays high notes. Lenore spins out of the embrace.
You know, this Green Hornet thing is just crazy, isn't it? I mean, it's all I can think about sometimes.
She sips white wine.
I feel really in tune with it. Kind of like that guy with the Zodiac Killer.
Britt watches him flail in the water, then grabs an inflatable raft in the shape of a lobster. He tosses it to Kato. Britt watches him grab onto it, then frantically paw his way to a ledge a few feet away. Kato hoists himself out of the pool. The truck's rear bumper bursts into flames. It crashes into an oncoming bus, shearing part of its roof off. As the flaming pickup tumbles along the pavement, the Black Beauty sideswipes it. Evading flying chunks of wreckage, Chudnovsky veers off-road.
Lost him! He's gone! Yeah!
Let's roll, Kato. The mechanic tips back his chauffeur's cab. The black car peels out and speeds down the long driveway. Later at the cemetery, sparks fly from the statue of James Reed as Britt cuts through it with a blowtorch, wearing safety glasses and a bandana over his face.
You think it makes me happy to do this, Dad?